Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Oshin and I make videos on personal finance, tech reviews, lifestyle hacks, and whatnots. So in today's video, we are going to talk about credit cards. And napansin ko, mahilig kayo sa credit card guys. Mahilig kayo sa credit. So sige, pagbibigyan ko kayo and we will talk about credit cards on how you will be able to maximize its power. Credit cards are one of the most powerful money tool that you can have in this world. It's either you can use it for your advantage or you can use it or it would destroy you rather. Very interesting na for those people na merong credit card, kung napapansin ninyo, minsan nakakapag-travel sila for free. They were able to get so many rebates and daming perks kapag meron kang credit card. And I would really encourage everyone to use their credit cards wisely. So in today's video, I am going to tell you on how to basically use them wisely. And at the same time, we are also going to address some of the credit card myths that you kind of know of. Let's start with the credit card myths first. So the first one is paying interest will help increase your credit score or will help improve your credit score. Wait lang. Wait lang guys. I will tell this to you outright, it's not true. Okay? Bago kayo hindi magbayad ng bills ninyo sa credit card para lang magkaroon ng interest, please lang, don't do it. That's not true. It will not improve your credit score. In fact, it will hurt your credit score. Remember, if you watch my previous video, 35% of your credit score would come from your credit history. So meaning lahat ng delayed payments mo, naka-record doon. Essentially, yun ang pwedeng magpabawas sa'yo ng napakalaking 35% from your credit score. So, yes, that is not true. So, the second myth that we are going to address is do not pay your dues before the billing cutoff. In fact, I would encourage you everyone to pay your dues even before nung billing. If you have access to online banking and you can pay your bills or your credit card bills online, do them kasi it would really be helpful for you also to manage your finances. And at the same time, it wouldn't hurt your credit score. In fact, dun pa nga makikita ng bangko na, ay, okay, nagbabayad to on time and medyo advance pa nga itong magbayad. So sige, pautangin pa natin. Okay? And it would really be a good advantage for you. So the third myth that we're going to address is by checking our own score, it will decrease our credit score. That's not true. Okay? In fact, if we make our own inquiries doon sa mga credit bureaus like TransUnion, CIBI, hindi nababawasan yung credit score natin. So, wala nangyayari. But, mababawasan lang yung credit score natin if banks or other financial or lending institutions would start asking to these credit bureaus. Magiging detrimental lang yun sa'yo if you try to apply lots of loans or lots of credit cards sa sunod-sunod. So yun, nababawasan yung credit score mo. Okay, so for the fourth myth is having too many credit cards is bad. Teka. I would say na it's not true. It really depends. Again, I'm reiterating the statement that credit cards can be a double-edged sword for you. Because it's either they make you or they break you. And it might really be bad if you use them carelessly. As in like swipe dito, swipe doon, tas wala ka naman palang pambayad. Or another thing is that if you're not able to have your annual fees waived because you know, a credit card can have as much as 1,500, 2,500, or even 5,000, or some credit cards would even have 10,000 pesos of annual fees. Then, then medyo masama nga na magkaroon ng credit card. Pero if you're able to have your annual fees waived and if you're able to maximize them on your advantage, then yes, it would really be useful for you and it's not that bad. So another myth or the last myth that we are going to address now is that it's good to close old unused credit cards. I would say as much as possible, do not close your credit cards. Bakit? If you remember also on my previous video, your credit history is also an advantage to you and in order for you to increase your credit score. Kasi ibig sabihin, mas nakikita ng banks or ng mga lending companies that, okay, it means this person is so good at managing his finances and he has a good track record of credit, then he's not that much of a risk and he's been like a credit customer for a long time. Then sige, approvehan natin siya ng either a home loan or a car loan. And it's not that good to close old or unused credit cards kasi pwede mo pa rin siya magamit. Kasi once na pina-close mo na siya, mawawala yung credit history mo din that you were able to acquire on all of your credit cards. So, ang ma-recommend ko sa inyo guys is that if ayaw nyo naman na mawala yung credit history ninyo, I would recommend na okay, not use it pero have at least your annual fee waived. Pero kung ayaw talagang i-waive ng bangko, then, and sige, you can close it. And at the same time, if you're not able to manage it better, sige, go ahead and close it because maybe credit cards are not for you. Alright, so now that we've discussed the common credit card myths, then we proceed now kung ano ba yung mga tips on how to use our credit cards wisely. So the first tip that I would give to you guys is to change your mindset. This is probably the most important kasi ang daming mga tao na ang tingin nila sa credit card sila ay extrang pera. No. Okay? So that money is not yours. It's the bank's money and they were just giving you authorization to use their money. So please change your mindset that your credit card is your money. That's not true, okay? Pwede mo siya magamit for emergency purposes, but make sure that if you use it, you have the money to pay your bills on time and in full. So my second tip for you guys is to take advantage of what we call the dipping method. So ano ba yung dipping method? So we are all aware that credit cards have they have reward systems, and sometimes these reward systems are actually not enough, and in fact, pwede pa nating ma-maximize yung paggamit natin ng credit cards by using yung mga cash rebate apps such as Shopback. By the way, this is not sponsored, but I use Shopback and I love it. So for example, may bibilhin ka sa Lazada and you use your credit card to purchase that item. So of course, you get points. But at the same time, if you use Shopback, you get rebates. And minsan, it would range from like 3%, 5%, and some of the items are actually up to 20%. So, biruin mo, di ba? And maganda pa doon, kung magkano yung amount that you purchased, that full amount, yun yung ibibigay sa'yo, or yun pa rin yung number of points na equivalent dun sa credit card mo na ibibigay sa'yo. So for example, your credit card would issue 1 point is equals to 35 pesos and then you bought a 5,000 peso item. So ibig sabihin nun, makukuha mo pa rin ng buo yung 5,000 pesos and kung ano man yung equivalent niya na points. Kahit pa magkaroon siya ng rebates. Another example then is that if you go to groceries, if you use your credit card as payment, and then you also use the reward cards that you have, for example, like GetGo or yung mga BDO rewards, yan. So, make sure to use them whenever you're buying groceries kasi ang laki din ng points na makukuha mo doon. And sometimes, some of these points are actually convertible. So, my third tip is that if you have multiple cards from multiple banks, use them on specific establishments. So for example, if you're shopping at SM, you use your BDO credit card so that you would be able to maximize the benefits that you would be able to get from your credit card. A lot of establishments that are SM affiliated, they offer installments, they offer discounts, they offer additional rewards, sometimes additional gifts, and you will only get them if you're able to use your credit cards that are affiliated with the specific mall. So another example is yung mga Ayala malls. So pag sa Ayala malls, it's recommended to use BPI kasi ganun din. Mama-maximize mo din yung rewards that BPI is giving to you if you're using your credit card. So my fourth tip naman is please do not use your credit cards excessively for the rewards. Pag gagamitin mo yung credit cards mo, hindi mo dapat ultimate motivation yung credit cards mo. I would recommend na you just use it for the flexibility of it. To be honest, yung rewards, they're just really plus points and ipunin nyo lang siya ng ipunin. Ang magandang motivation when you're using your credit card is that it improves your credit score. So, wag yung rewards. Yung rewards, perks lang talaga yon. So, in fact, if you have, for example, like the Citibank Premier Miles na credit card, medyo matagal bago ka talaga makaredeem ng points kasi parang ilang points ang kailangan mo before you can redeem a Singapore Airlines KrisFlyer miles. Matagal. I wouldn't recommend for you guys to make the rewards as your ultimate motivation on using your credit card. My last tip but not the least is very self-explanatory, is basically just always pay on time and in full. Yun lang, no more words. Basta gamitin nyo lang siya, pero dapat babayaran ninyo and please live within your means, okay? So, maraming nasisira sa credit card. Akala nila extra pera to and it's something na they could get away with it. No, okay? So, that's not your money. It's just a tool. Use it wisely. Alright, so for today's featured comment would be from Nivel Mendiola. And he said, "Hi Oshin, sobrang informative ng content mo as always." Nivel, thank you very much for watching and please, I hope you're seeing this. Super shoutout to you and of course all of to my subscribers and viewers. Maraming salamat for supporting me. Even we're just a small community right now. Maraming salamat and I hope you guys are learning something. Always do your research, guys. Alright guys, that's it for our video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please do not forget to smash the like button and subscribe also to my channel and then click the bell button beside it so that you will be notified whenever I have a new video. Alright? So remember, the more that you learn, the more that you earn. I will see you next time. Bye! So my second so my second tip sorry. Baby, beg, and you may be crawl.